Hello and welcome back to Jules Math Tools. In our session today, this is part 2 on converting an improper fraction into a mixed fraction. And if you're ready, let's get started. So in our session today, we're looking at when we're converting those improper fractions into a mixed fraction. But in this case, we're looking at those cases where we have improper fractions that divide out completely, meaning that there is no remainder after we are done dividing. And what does that mean for our mixed fraction? So let's begin with our first example, which is 18/6. And remember that whenever you're converting your improper fraction into a mixed fraction, that means that our denominator of 6 will be dividing into our numerator of 18. And we know that in our division, 6 can divide into 1 since 1 is less than 6. So we put in our 0 as our placeholder. 6 will divide into 18 3 times. 3 times 6 is equal to 18. And 18 minus 18 is equal to 0. Now, when it comes to setting up our improper fraction and changing it into a mixed fraction, in cases where we have a division where everything divides so completely and there is no remainder, remember that your mixed fraction, or rather your answer, is just simply going to be your whole number of 3. Now, in writing fractions, we don't write 0 over 6. We don't write 0 over 6 because we know that anything that is divided by 0 or divided into 0 will simply equal to 0 because 6 goes into 0 0 times. And if we go through the whole process of 0 times 6 is 0, so everything is just going to work out to 0. So that means that in this case, we would have had 3 plus 0, which will still equal to 3. So this is why whenever we are performing division and our answers divide out completely and there is no remainder, our answer is only the whole number. Okay, so let's try a next example. Feel free at this point to pause the video and then divide your 8 into your 32. And then you can unpause the video and see if you and I both got the exact same answer. So we will be dividing our denominator of 8 into 32. We know that 8 can divide into 3 since 3 is less than 8. So we put in our 0 as our placeholder. And now we will divide 8 into 32, which will go 4 times. 4 times 8 is 32. And 32 minus 32 is equal to 0. So in this case, when we convert our improper fraction into a mixed fraction, or rather just a whole number, this will equal to 4. Okay, so I hope this example was very helpful to you. I hope you were able to work through the examples very easily. So make sure to get some additional practice in, and we'll see you right here in the next video on Jules Math Tools, where we make math easy.